Struggling with blush that just seems to melt away by lunchtime? If you have oily skin, you know the battle is real. That beautiful flush you applied in the morning can turn into a patchy, streaky mess, or worse, completely disappear. It's frustrating, right? You spend time perfecting your makeup only for your skin's natural oils to sabotage it. Liquid and cream blushes, while gorgeous on drier skin types, can often just slide right off or even clog pores, leading to more breakouts. It feels like a no-win situation. But what if I told you the secret to a long-lasting, perfect flush lies in a classic, time-tested product? The answer is powder blush. Let's talk about why powder blush is your oily skin savior. The magic is in its formulation. Powder blushes are designed to absorb excess oil. Think about it. What do you use to set your foundation and get rid of shine? A setting powder. Powder blush works on the same principle. It's fine. Milled particles cling to the skin and sop up any oil that comes through during the day. This not only keeps your blush in place, but also helps to mattify the cheek area, which is often one of the oiliest parts of the face. Unlike creams that can mix with your skin's oils and become greasy, a powder blush creates a barrier, giving you a fresh, velvety finish that lasts for hours. It's a simple switch that makes a huge difference. So, how do you apply it for the best results? The technique is just as important as the product. First, make sure your base is properly prepped. After your foundation, go in with a light dusting of translucent setting powder all over your face, paying extra attention to your cheeks. This creates a smooth, dry canvas for your powder blush to adhere to. It's like priming a wall before you paint it. This one step is a game changer for longevity. Don't skip it. Once your face is set, it's time for the blush. Now, let's grab our tools. A fluffy, medium-sized blush brush is your best friend here. Avoid dense or stiff brushes, as they can pick up too much product and lead to a harsh, clown-like application. We want a soft, diffused glow. Swirl your fluffy brush into the powder blush pan, then this is crucial, tap off the excess. Seriously, tap, tap. Tap it on the back of your hand or the side of the compact. It's always easier to build up color than to take it away. Starting with too much product is a common mistake that leads to a patchy, uneven look. Okay, time to apply. Smile gently in the mirror to find the apples of your cheeks. These are the round, fleshy parts that pop up. Using light, sweeping motions, start applying the blush on the apples and blend it upwards and outwards towards your temples. Think of it as a soft C shape. The key is to blend. Blend, blend. Use circular motions to diffuse the edges so there are no harsh lines. You want the color to look like a natural flush from within, not like a stripe of color just sitting on top of your skin. If you feel you've gone a bit too heavy, don't panic. Just take your clean foundation powder brush with a tiny bit of leftover powder on it and gently buff over the edges to soften the color. Let's dive into some pro tips to really lock in that look. For an extra boost of staying power, you can try the blush sandwich technique. After your translucent powder, apply a light layer of your powder blush. Then spritz your face with a mattifying setting spray. Let it dry completely. Once it's dry, go back in with one more very light dusting of the same blush. This layering method essentially seals the blush between the powder and the spray, making it practically bulletproof against oil and sweat. It might sound like a lot, but it takes just an extra minute and the results are incredible, especially for long days or special events. Finally, choosing the right shade and finish is important. For oily skin, matte or satin finish powder blushes are generally the best choice. Shimmery or glittery blushes can sometimes emphasize texture and the appearance of large pores, which can be a concern for those with oily skin. As for color, have fun with it. Peaches and corals can brighten the complexion, while rosy pinks give a classic, healthy glow. Don't be afraid to experiment to find what makes you feel amazing. With the right product and these simple techniques, you can finally say goodbye to disappearing blush and hello to a beautiful, long-lasting flush that stays put all day. Your oily skin doesn't have to be a barrier to beautiful makeup.